Hello Year 7 and welcome to today's lesson, Cinderella, specifically looking at script and character. Your first task, retrieval practice. Think about the following questions and answer them out loud or in your head using full sentences and key words. You don't need to write these down. Number 1, what is meant by energy? Number 2, what is a vocal tone? And number 3, what are mannerisms? Pause the video here to answer these questions out loud. And here are the answers. Number 1, the term energy in drama is used to describe how an actor uses movement, gesture, gait and posture to show the type of energy their character has. Number 2, vocal tone is how an actor speaks to show what mood they're in. For example, happy, sad, etc. Mannerisms are idiosyncrasies or small habits that are particular to you using small parts of your body, such as your hands. Today's outcomes. What? Explore volume, diction and tone. Why? To discover how the way in which an actor speaks creates certain impressions for the audience about the characters that they are playing. Volume. This is how loud or quiet a performer speaks. This can range from a stage whisper to you shouting really loud. The way in which an actor uses volume helps show the audience what mood the character is in, as well as what the situation is. For example, someone who is scared may speak quietly, while someone who is excited may speak in a very loud voice. Diction. Diction is how clearly you speak. Someone who's really posh will have excellent diction, whereby they pronounce each letter in every word. They will speak slowly and they will project their voice. Someone who's quite poor, uneducated, may speak quickly and not pronounce their words carefully by missing out the endings, such as the THs. They might pronounce these as Fs, or ER endings are pronounced as As. For example, water, water. And they may also miss out letters in between. Tone. This is how an actor speaks to show what mood they're in. For example, happy, sad, angry, etc. We are now going to look at a poem by Roald Dahl titled Cinderella. Listen carefully to the way in which I use my volume, diction and tone to make this a dramatic reading. A dramatic reading is where you dramatize spoken dialogue. Listen carefully. I guess you think you know the story. You don't. The real one's much more gory. The phony one, the one you know, was cooked up years and years ago and made to sound all soft and happy just to keep the children happy. Mind you, they got the first bit right. The bit where in the dead of night, the ugly sisters, jewels and all, departed for the palace ball, while darling little Cinderella was locked up in a slimy cellar where rats who wanted things to eat began to nibble at her feet.
She bellowed, "Help! And let me out!" The magic fairy heard her shout. Appearing in a blaze of light, she said, "My dear, are you all right?" "All right," cried Cindy. "Can't you see? I feel as red as can be." She beat her fist against the wall and shouted, "Get me to the ball! There is a disco in the palace. The rest have gone and I am jealous. I want a dress, I want a coach, and earrings and a diamond brooch, and silver slippers, 2 of those, and lovely nylon pantyhose. Done up like that, I'll guarantee the handsome prince will fall for me." The fairy said, "Hang on a tick." She gave her wand a mighty flick, and quickly, in no time at all, Cindy was at the palace ball.
Task: using one of the stanzas or verses that you've heard Miss Godwin and myself perform, we would like you to bring this to life. So choose one stanza, one verse, and bring this to life using volume, diction, and tone to set the mood of the piece and show character personalities. We would like you to send either a video recording of yourself performing this or a voice recording. If you are unable to do this, you can choose one verse, one stanza, and then you are going to need to annotate, make notes around the verse, explaining what vocal skills, volume, diction, and tone you would use to show mood and character. Once you've completed this task, upload your work to Show My Homework. If you need help, please email Mrs. Hurrell or Miss Godwin.